It's obvious that Codemasters want their latest mud-spraying brilliance to be both fun and involving, and it's hardly a brain-draining task to assume that Colin McRae 4 will impress. New single and multiplayer modes are of course included, along with championship action and part testing challenges to help scoop up the best technological add-ons for your motor. Unfortunately, Colin McRae 4 will be devoid of live play, so the honorary online rallying award is still up for grabs should a rival competitor sneak in when the Flying Scotsman's not looking. A year after Jedi Knight Jedi Outcast sold by the bucket load, the newest title in the series, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, has been announced. But Kyle Katarn, star of Dark Forces and the other two Jedi Knight games, won't be playable this time round. Instead, you'll be a Jedi trainee. That's a Padawan for non-fans out there, at Katarn's training facility on Yavin 4, co-run by none other than one Luke Skywalker. The mission structure is more freeform, so you don't need to complete the entire game to finish it, but we expect that hardcore fans will do so. Throw in the vehicles and the return of force powers such as lightning, push, hold and heal, and other class elements to the players, and developer Raven is set for another high-selling hit this autumn. With developer Raven busy on the next Jedi Knight game, the recently announced Star Wars Republic Commando has been taken back in-house by LucasArts. All that's confirmed so far is that it will be a first-person shooter with some squad elements based around an enhanced Unreal Engine. Purists will grimace, but the game will be set around the Clone War era of the second and third films. The action will stay in line with the PG rating of the films, but anyone who's ever wanted to be a stormtrooper will be automatically interested. Expect a summer 2004 release. Warthog's upcoming space shooter is based on the classic Battlestar Galactica sci-fi series we all know and love. Assuming the role of the young spacebar Kadama, you'll be assigned to the Galactica and thrown into battle against those pesky Cylons and their evil Imperious leader. And fans with fond memories of those overused special effects shots of banking Colonial Vipers will no doubt go weak at the knees at the prospect of flying these beauties, along with a variety of other exciting spacecraft. But hopefully Battlestar Galactica will enjoy greater success than the ill-fated TV show. We'll let you know soon enough. With the sequel to last year's Suburban Girl smash now confirmed, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds delivers a cast of well-to-do TV favourites and a backdrop that's hotly rumoured to be the lost episode from Season 5. Unsurprisingly, hand-to-hand combat is the main focus once again, and you'll be able to switch characters and scoop up a variety of handy weapons to help you through this killer undead romp. If the last game was anything to go by, this could be genius stuff. After much confusion as to whether or not Judge Dredd, Dread vs. Death, was actually going to arrive on Xbox, we can now definitely confirm that 2000 AD's most famous character is finally, definitely making the trip. Developer Rebellion has done a tidy job transforming the comically violent nature of Dredd into a first-person shooter. The man with the iron jaw is obviously taking on Judge Death and the rest of the apocalyptic gang, but the plot's still a closely guarded secret. Watch for fresh info in the coming months. Bunger's id Software have officially confirmed Uber Shooter Doom 3 for Xbox, and this long-awaited glimpse of all-new action reveals a few plot details that we're stupidly excited about.
The Union Aerospace Corporation, an arm of the most powerful conglomerate on Earth, has been performing secret experiments in their base on Mars, tapping into the very fabric of the universe itself and beyond. UAC scientists have made discoveries that will forever change human existence. Then something went terribly wrong.
In some of the most hand-wetting sequences we've ever seen, Doom 3's foes tear down the doors, rise up through the floors, and casually drop in from above when you least expect it. And it really is a grisly sight when lumbering creatures throw you around, with lighting effects adding to the tension of Doom's darkened corridors. Its plan was to make one of the most terrifying single-player experiences to date. From the look of this lot, it's going to succeed with bells on. With Doom 3 clearly shaping up to be one of the most splendid blasters ever, we suggest you sit back and watch the terror unfold. Those crazy Californians have dreamt up another extreme sport in the time it's taken us to blink. Already there's a rising star, Sean Murray, and he's been licensed to front the game in a branding move they hope will bring Tony Hawk's level of sales success. All it takes is a boat, a piece of rope and your chosen wakeboarder dragging along behind at top speed, performing all manner of jumps, flips and grinds along anything that resembles a trickable feature. If you're familiar with Tony Hawk's scheme of play, chances are you'll already have a pretty good handle on things here. Unlike other titles in Activision's O2 range, Wakeboarding Unleashed sports some impressive new concepts. The wake itself is essentially the wave created by your speedboat as it carves through the water ahead of you. Launching yourself off the wake, you can grab the essential big air for churning out spectacular stunts and grinds. Another key feature is judging when to let go of the rope. Drop the rope and you can use momentum to skid along the water's surface and travel down different routes, or launch yourself onto a watery half-pipe for some traditional skateboarding trickery. But stay unleashed for too long and eventually you'll sink. Tapping the left trigger, on the other hand, instantly throws the rope back into your waiting hands, leaving you free to carry on wakeboarding as normal. It's a fantastically simple system, yet one that will take even the most hardened of Hawkster fanatics a good deal of time to master. Throughout each of the game's 11 courses, you're given free ride to perform as many cool stunts as possible to complete each level's set objectives. But it's the individual challenges unlocked by completing these objectives that really start to show off wakeboarding's ingenuity. Although the levels are big and varied and feature plenty of secret alternative routes to discover, there's still nowhere near the freedom seen in Tony Hawk's, as you're forced to travel down the same route over and over again. Minor grumbles aside though, this is a truly entertaining game. It's slick, highly polished, and with a superb 2-player cooperative mode, this really is worth the asking price. Well, here it is. This venerable role-playing game from the days of Dreamcast is split into episodes 1 and 2, with number 2 containing the lion's share of the updated content in this brand new Xbox conversion, and number 1 combining both Dreamcast games together. It's also the first Xbox game designed to go massively multiplayer from the start. You get 2 months of playing the game as part of the purchase price, although you have to have the live service before you start, technically costing another £40. After that, your hunter's license, an essential purchase if you're going to continue the game, costs £6 a month. The plot follows a band of travellers escaping a dying Earth. One group has already left the new planet Greygold, but contact is lost when it arrives. As you're following on, you're given the task of finding out what happened to the original pioneers. Your character is constructed from a choice of 3 races and classes. Your experience level improves by fighting and generally progressing through the game in traditional RPG style. It can grate when making multiple attempts at the same levels to power your character up, but it pays off when you can handle the toughest monsters PSO throws at you, and some of them are ridiculously hard. The 2 free months can be used for effective offline practice in the single-player game, so you might as well use your time, play as much as you can, and then get on with the real meat, the online section. If you don't like being tied into a subscription, then we suggest test driving the game around a friend's house before shelling out. If you want the definitive version of this long-standing online game, then here it is, out now. If your wallet's flush, you must own this game.
Welcome to the newly commissioned 23rd Special Forces Unit. Codename Brute Force.
Now that the PC Epic Freelancer has finally been finished, developer Digital Anvil has turned to the Xbox to create this third-person SF shooter. Brute Force looks set to do for action shooters what Freelancer has done for the space games market. Whatever the platform, Digital Anvil is one to watch. As you can see, the graphics look frighteningly cutting edge. There are 6 sprawling worlds for your 4 characters to do battle on, but the difference is you'll control the entire quartet, starting with Tex, who, as his name suggests, is big on guns but low on speed, able to do a 2-gun salute with both hands in the finest John Woo movie tradition. As the game unfolds, you'll get to meet Flint, the cyborg sniper, Hawk, the stealthy scout, and Brutus, the reptile with enhanced vision modes, all of whose strengths must be maximized and weaknesses covered by other members of the team. When other people come in for a co-op game, it's like an old-fashioned arcade machine with other characters dropping seamlessly into the action as new players join, and the same if they quit out.
You are my new pack.
Well, hello, Brutus.
In coordinating attacks, the strategic element of the game comes forward to stop the game overly cloning Halo, and your arsenal of weapons must complement the terrain and the type of enemy you're fighting. The AI is excellent, allowing Flint to snipe people without your orders in a crisis, and your foes to hunt you down or take cover themselves when under fire. All the talk of Halo comparisons is a moot point when Microsoft has bought both developers, but the game's the winner since only the best has been shared between Bungie and Digital Anvil.
I hear you, you son of a...
Spirit will succeed. Accept this challenge. It is known as the Dakar.
It's billed as the world's ultimate rally, so after a 2-year gap, let's take a look at what's made Acclaim so confident with this new sequel on Xbox. McRae is still the boy to beat when it comes to rally games, so it makes sense for Acclaim to stick to a completely different set of championships once again. The entire course will take the 350 drivers or riders over 6,500 miles, and the 12 landscapes will encompass France, Spain, Morocco, and then the Sahara Desert itself, where the real-life rally takes place. The vehicles are accurate to the 2003 Paris-Dakar Championship, and every single one of the cars, trucks, 4x4s and motorbikes can be crashed and smashed, which could eventually put you out of the race. If this keeps happening, then you can customize your vehicle to make it tougher. In addition to spectators, wild animals may also stray onto the track, which is all good fun if running over lions and giraffes can be called fun. If all of the above seems too hardcore, then kick back with the game's pure arcade mode and play the whole thing for a laugh. It's here that you can turn the whole game into Xbox wacky races if you want to, racing against the clock and getting to the end of the stage by any means necessary. Don't forget that however dirty you drive, there'll be hundreds of rivals willing to do the same. And if you total each other, the bikers will zip past the wreckage and slip in front. And we can't have that, can we? On the larger scale races, the game promises 600 drivers. At its peak, the game certainly pushes Xbox, even if the graphics aren't groundbreaking, and Dakar 2 does nothing if provide a decent diversion to the current glut of Me Too drivers out there. The Red Faction was a PS2 exclusive, but success has been enough to greenlight a sequel shooter across all formats. As in the original, the sequel boasts developer Volition's proprietary geomod function to its levels, which allows you to burrow or blast your way through the physical structure, and at least one weapon lets you detect enemies through walls to help the effect. You don't play as Parker, the hero from the first game. Instead, you'll be controlling Super Soldier Alias, created from the cream of dictator Victor Sopot's henchmen. When paranoid Sopot loses his mind and starts killing everything in sight, including the very soldiers he created, Alias starts a resistance movement out of a necessity to survive. Geomod's more freely employed than in the original, so there are plenty of walls and doors to be ruined. The game comprises of 11 levels with 14 weapons available. By comparison though, there are a massive 60 multiplayer levels, so you can see where the lion's share of development time has gone. You can create your own bots and play against 5 of them at a time, but this hovers somewhere between practice and throwaway distraction mode. There's no getting system link or live features, just 4 of you in split screen mode. Graphics have also received very little improvement for Xbox. It still has the all-out fun of the first game in spite of laborious loading, but can be completed too quickly.
Way to go, Alias!
If you're into offline multiplayer, definitely buy Red Faction 2. If not, you'd be best off waiting for its inclusion in the Classics range. Project Gotham Racing 2 is a dream come true. It features full online racing for 8 players and some of the coolest cars in the world, while managing to look significantly more colourful and detailed than last year's original. We're crying with excitement about this one. Capcom's gorgeous-looking Jurassic Blaster Dino Crisis 3 is an Xbox exclusive, and as you can see from this opening preview, it's shaping up nicely. In a departure from previous PlayStation outings, Dino Crisis 3 takes place in the future year of 2548 and features a duo from the Intergalactic Marine Force, SOAR, sent to investigate the mysterious reappearance of a previously lost space station. As you can imagine, there's plenty of lizard violence to engage in, and we're promised some light puzzle-solving work and other exploration-related activities too when it touches down towards the end of this year. Knights of the Old Republic looked set to bring fans closer to the Star Wars universe than ever before. BioWare, the developer hired to realise this epic adventure, has really gone to town on character detailing to deliver an impressive leap forward from the usual featureless fighters we've had to put up with in previous Star Wars games.
Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
The Force fights with me!
Get on those gun turrets!
Starting out neutral will eventually fall into the path of good or evil, depending on your actions throughout the game. Your choices reflecting on which of the 40-plus Force powers will be made available to you.
Bring her to me.
All Republic forces, pull back!
It is too late to retreat, Admiral. There is no escape for us.
BioWare has also created an innovative combat system that could be adjusted to suit your preference for a faster game or a more strategic combat experience. But will it be the best Star Wars game ever? Quite possibly. We'll know soon enough.
This is but a taste of the dark side.
Sonic the Hedgehog on Xbox might sound incredibly wrong, but take in this latest all-new Sonic offering and you'll soon be teary with joy. Just about every notable Sonic star is here, 12 in all, each split between 4 groups of 3 teams. You control one group of 3 throughout this adventure as you barrel along at supersonic speeds without any signs of frame loss or dodgy camera work. Unsurprisingly, you spend plenty of time in the air, careering down predetermined routes collecting rings. There are plenty of other surprises too, like the Sonic-powered car. This is likely to be prolapse-inducing stuff for Sega fans. Just watch this one fly. Ubisoft's latest update to the classic Prince of Persia franchise features some striking technical feats. Tricked into unleashing the sands of time on an unsuspecting world, the young prince can control time and perform a variety of stylish special moves crucial to your success. Watch out for our full review soon. Bungie's massively anticipated blaster Halo 2 is the game to end them all. The huge online battles between aliens and humans will actually be the best thing ever. Bungie has ramped up the original in every single way to ensure Master Chief can really kick off against the advancing hordes. A first showing at E3 in May literally had the crowd on its feet. The graphics are a considerable improvement over its predecessor, and there's an awesome display of opening cinematics and scripted sequences to keep things lively. We can't wait.
I'm asking you to retarget the orbiters and let more of them sweat the kill zone. That's insanity. There's nothing more I can do.
Our defense is too intense. Our grid is maxed. I don't think we'll last another run.
Admiral, tell your men to hold their positions. Reinforcements are on the spoke.
The entire fleet is engaged, Cortana. With respect, what the hell sort of reinforcement have you got?
What if you miss?
I won't.
The new Half-Life 2 Source engine has 4 key features. It can produce lifelike human characters and Hollywood standard 3D graphics. Its superior physics and special effects provide a high level of gaming interactivity, and the computer-controlled characters feature advanced artificial intelligence. There are lots of details in a typical Half-Life 2 character that have never been seen in gaming before. Eyes blink in response to the lighting conditions, and the pupils adapt in size. The face has 40 separate muscles, and the range of possible facial expressions is based on a study by Dr. Paul Ackman. The same animation system is used for speech as well as facial expressions. This advanced technology means you can see exactly what mood the Half-Life 2 characters are in just by looking at their faces.
I'm only going to say this once.
It isn't just the characters in Half-Life 2 that have undergone a makeover. The gaming environment now offers a high level of interactivity as well. For instance, the DirectX 9 displacement mapping feature allows dynamic changes to every surface within a level. Structures such as this wooden barrier shatter realistically under fire. The principle behind this is simple. The gaming environment is made up of different materials. The engine allocates appropriate sounds, animations and properties to wooden objects, for example, in different contexts within the game. So that's why metal barrels tumble down through obstacles on the wall, making the right noises for their weight and size. The Source engine is also responsible for the way in which diverse objects interact on collision or behave in response to an external force. The engine can easily simulate highly complex actions, such as two very different objects crashing into one another. Interactivity of this standard means that totally new gaming situations can be created in Half-Life 2. There's a whole range of graphics effects in Half-Life 2 based on pixel shaders, which only work in conjunction with DirectX 8 and DirectX 9 graphics cards. For instance, the walls in this room are rendered with bump map textures, giving players the impression of a three-dimensional surface with little bumps and defects. The gentle rippling water reflects the surrounding landscape in the same way as glass or metal surfaces. Here are a few more examples of the graphics potential of the Source engine. It's interesting how material properties designed for flat objects can actually be applied to the playing characters too. For instance, here's someone made entirely of water. The Source engine gives developers full control over graphic input and output. For example, a camera can record the actual gameplay and replay it on a screen somewhere else. The gamer can even use the camera himself. Here we see Alex, who is Gordon Freeman's comrade in arms throughout the game. G-Man from Part 1 is back again too, offering you his technical advice. These cutscenes show the facial animation at its best.
I hope so. I'm sorry, Gordon. I can't help thinking that this isn't going to work.
In the following scenes, we can see a selection of demos showing how a smart gamer can use the physics to advance. First, we throw a crate to provoke an enemy. Then we grab this barrel and chuck it at him. Missed. First we'll barricade the door with a table, but our opponents just move the obstacles out of the way. The metal radiator can be used as a shield or as a deadly missile. Freeman's colleague Barney has set lots of traps in this level, which can be triggered if required. The next scene is set in the drains of City 17. Freeman's being attacked by flying drones, and they can do him some serious damage with their circular saw-style rotor blades. Further down the level, we meet Alex again, but our meeting's interrupted by a tentacled monster. Let's get out of here. This attack on a fixed position is a good example of artificial intelligence. According to Valve boss Gabe Newell, your colleagues reach their own decision on when and where to attack, depending on the situation. So remember, the following scenes aren't scripted, all the actions derived from artificial intelligence. There are aliens on your side as well as humans. In the following scene, we discover an alien's carcass with a few pheromone capsules. These capsules contain scent to attract aliens. Luckily, the creatures realize that the player is on their side, and they get fairly annoyed if you're attacked. Half-Life 2, there are lots of spacious outside levels, best explored by using a vehicle. The physics are critical in this scene, with small obstacles just shoved out of the way. You can even jump through the glass window in the warehouse. Of course, your enemies are just as mobile. This winged monster is a combination of organic body parts and machinery, and seems to be pretty hard to handle. It's obvious that the amazing 3D graphics, superior in-game physics, and outstanding AI make Valve's FPS a real gaming experience of the kind never seen before on the PC. Enjoy the rest of our Half-Life 2 video special, and look forward to the autumn when you should see Half-Life 2 in the shops. Midtown Madness 3 is sort of like Crazy Taxi, but there's more to it than just ferrying people around from point to point. You can race around, make deliveries, and tear up the cities of Washington DC and Paris like a complete loon. Unfortunately though, it's impossible to actually harm any pedestrians. Dispensing with realism in favour of madcap, off-the-wall action, both real-life cities are crammed with all the correct structural and architectural modelling, famous buildings and tourist hotspots. Not bad for a cartoony, dumbed-down parody. Work Undercover mode is where you'll be spending most of your time, unlocking everything there is to offer. Each of the odd missions you're presented will range from delivering boxes to delivering papers and pizzas. And for extra fun, there's always someone else racing against you for an extra challenge.
Watch the time, kid!
Players also have the option to go in for some non-committal single race mode tomfoolery. Checkpoint is the main option, allowing you to enter yourself into checkpoint races that once completed unlock more levels. Reasonably good fun, but the main problem here is the level design and checkpoint placement. It's often hard to keep track of where it is you've got to go, and some half checkpoint placement makes it incredibly annoying for making the turns. The other cars will, of course, gain a hefty lead when you screw up. The Paris courses offer a wealth of amusing but ultimately terrible French stereotyping. But whether you're racing along the streets against rival cars or weaving through the city from mission to mission, there are a number of options available to keep you from driving blind. The constant on-screen map display shows the routes available, the checkpoint positions and other drivers. More useful is the big yellow arrow that hovers constantly at the top of the screen, rotating like a compass that's constantly magnetized to your next checkpoint. But if you're particularly adept when it comes to route finding, then you'll want to choose Cruise mode. This is a free-roaming, no-rules section that allows you to go anywhere in either one of the cities to gain a feel for that particular level. You can even tweak certain elements like the weather, traffic frequency, and the density of the pursuing cops. Thankfully, Midtown Madness 3 offers a ton of multiplayer options, the most important being the ability for you and your special online friends to play head-to-head on live or via link-up. But despite the wealth of play modes and options on offer, Midtown Madness 3 fails to really inspire or addict the player beyond the short term, even with the inclusion of Xbox Live. The cities are brilliantly realised with bright and cheerful levels, but they lack variety and can be quite frustrating. If you're desperate for the online car-based dueling, then you might want to consider this, but we prefer to wait for Midnight Club 2, which looks set to deliver the open plan racing we're really after.
reckoning. Out of the ashes of our world, they will rise. A new generation of Terminator, designed to annihilate the human race. And our last hope in the war against machines will be one of them.
All military systems have been infected.
What the hell is going on?
Judgment Day. The end of the world. It's today, 3 hours from now.
Oh, God. It's the machines. They're starting to take over.
What is your mission?
My mission is to protect you.
You are about to fail that mission!
Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
It is time.
There was a storm.
There was an accident. We had an accident.
And we couldn't get out because of the storm.
The roads were all flooded and I could use a room.
In everyone's life, there are moments of extraordinary coincidence. When strangers share a connection and accidents seem to have a purpose.
What happened at the motel? People started dying. And in their bodies, they disappeared.
Nobody in there.
That's not possible! We all saw what happened!
This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe there's some connection between all of us.
Like what?
It's my birthday next week.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Identity.
It's the most sophisticated weapons system on the planet. It can operate without detection. It can strike without warning. And all it takes to unleash its power from anywhere in the world is 3 simple words.
Good morning, angels.
What's happening, Charlie?
Bosley?
You're damn right. The angel stepped out for a little air. Hey, Charlie, these girls are crazy.
I got an idea! Let's go! Get ready!
Jumping out of planes and diving and fighting sharks. Man, I'm a gangster.
Paul Morris was marrying into the perfect family.
You nervous?
It's not really.
With a loving fiance
I know what happens at these bachelor parties.
And you don't have to tell me anything.
and supportive friends.
We got Tiki Girl!
Sorry, it's my first day.
You really suck at this.
Would you buy me a beer?
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my God. I woke up this morning with a strange woman in my bed. Hey. My fiance is on her way over here. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
That is very clear.
Now.
I can't find my underwear.
Can I mail them to you?
Yes, please mail them to me. They're my only pair. The funny thing is, we didn't sleep together.
We didn't sleep together. How did I get crabs?
Is that my son-in-law to be?
Listen, now about those crabs. Yeah, we're delicious. Jeff is an incredible chef.
Is there a chance that you might cook dinner for 20 people on Friday?
I just put in a few special ingredients.
This gravy is absolutely heavenly.
Thank you, Pilgrim.
I want you to meet my cousin Becky.
Oh my God.
Oh, honey, you okay?
Do you think I can get some privacy, please?
Just let it come out. Don't push so hard.
MGM Pictures presents Jason Lee, Julia Stiles, Selma Blair in a comedy about how trying to do the right thing
We're hunters.
It's a guy thing.
can go so wrong.
What are these? Those are yours. I got them for your birthday.
Oh my God. These are dirty.
If there is anyone here today who believes that these two should not be joined, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. Or her peace, you know.
A guy thing.
Anybody at all. Come on!
Look like we got a hero. Take him out. And take over Sea Haven's fuel supply and make a killing selling gas.
Phew.
Beyond the game. Competition. Victory. Respect. This is XSN Sports. The game has changed forever. Compete like never before. Dominate anyone, anywhere, at any time. Slam, outmaneuver, and crush the competition. Create a league. Enter intense tournament action. Work your way into the XSN Sports Hall of Fame. Real-time statistics are kept. Rankings are updated. Rivalries are born. Check it out on your league's website and see how you stack up to the competition. Facing a tough opponent? Scout which plays he's run, find his weaknesses, and exploit them. XSN Sports is a whole new level of competition on an unparalleled combination of technologies. Play the games on your Xbox. Hook up with opponents through Xbox Live. Check results, stats, and rankings on the web using your PC. Even get standings and challenges on your mobile phone. At the heart of it all are the games. Go! All built for online play and real competition. Human competition. XSN Sports. Compete beyond the game. It all starts August 2003.
し合わせ通りに行くぞ。
トップ3先行して偵察を頼む。
はい。
トップ2は俺と実機のダッシュだ。
はい隊長。
こちらフォックス4、攻撃地点の確保に向かいます。
トップ5はどうする？
俺も一緒に行くよ。援護がいるだろ。
助かるね。
こちらフォックス3、今から敵の無線を傍受します。
ここは逃げればいい。残りは自分で近くで。了解。
なるほどね。隊長、
こっちの守備隊はビッグ2機だけだよ。
了解。手薄なうちに陣地を落とすぞ。
気づかれた。隊長、気づかれました。
敵と交戦してる。
トップ3偵察型で向こうすぐだ。すぐに行くぞ。トップ2、トップ3がピッチだ。急ぐぞ。
はい。隊長、後ろから敵が。
読まれてた。敵にも偵察型がいるのか。
ここは私が食い止めます。隊長はフォックス3を助けて。
すまない。
ちょっと。
トップ3大丈夫か？
助かったわ。
こちらフォックス4、攻撃地点の確保に成功しました。
トップ4、いいところに。そこから B3 地点の陣地へ砲撃できるか？
もちろん。
でかいやつをぶち込みますか？急いでくれ。了解。
オラオラオラ。
あ、逃げる。
逃がすか。捕獲してやるよ。
悪いな。
作戦終了。
thinking this is always where my troubles begin. It looks so simple. Help out a pretty dame, kick some tail, and leave town. But it never ends up that way. Things get real complicated, real fast.
So you want to fight in the games? Do you have what it takes? Different warriors like animals. Some are fast and deadly, like the snake. Others are slow but strong, like the bear. Know each warrior well.
I want to get out of here and see the world. Take me with you to the tournaments.
Then let's leave this place.
One. It is now time to use what you've learned.
So, you have finally accepted your destiny.
If we can stand up to him, all Europe may be free.
A state of war has existed between the United States and the Empire of Japan.
Men will still say, this was their final hour.
We gotta warm him up or he'll die.
No problem. Here's a little trick I learned back in Kalios.
Good idea, mate. What? I've seen this done before. He'll split open the dead beast's stomach and stick Rexus amongst the warm entrails.
No, that's not necessary. Just stick it in there. It works better when they're dead.
In trouble here. Damn it, that's smart. Those bullets are hitting me. Damn it, it burns. Did you see that? We're gonna be legends.
I like to kill. I really like to kill. When I'm done killing you, you'll wish you were dead.
Oh, mother freaker! So, there you have it.
rated M due to the graphic nature. State your nickname, hood, gang, rank, and business before we leave your body stinking. You can't get a witness of who they thinking that did this. It's best not to know. If your name is on my shit list, then you got to go. Cross my path, you gon' take a blood bath and a mud nap. I slug half of your mug back. Thugs spit hub caps, watch shots and beach heat. Hot rocks on every block, cold killers on each street. Danger on every corner, scum at every turn. The pressure is heavy on you, but some just never learn what the SC mean. So it's best that I warn you. South Central, straight Compton, and Southern California. Survival class, I thought you knew it. Crime is the order of the day, and we stay true to it. The crime, if you can't do the time, stay pushing the line in the paint on the grind. Play the game for keeps, not for fun. All alone with your peeps, so one-on-one. Cause I don't do the crime if I can't do the time. I stay pushing the line in the paint on the grind. I play the game for keeps, not for fun. All alone with my peeps, so one-on-one. It's true crime. True crime.
of your strength is gone. There's been a riot at Stonegate Prison. Escaping criminals are flooding the city and attacking innocent citizens.
I'm on my way.
You will feel the power of John Cena. Children, come to me!
How it works in terms of the actual gameplay is that you have to perform attacks on Sensu to get a rise out of him. So you have to move at him as fast as you can. If you're slow, he dashes out of the way, slaps you down, and you know, kind of mocks you and laughs at you and taunts Batman. So Batman's got to use his speed to counteract the speed of Sensu.
Major Jones is strong, she's confident, she's cute, but she has a vulnerability when it comes to 13, and which is a good side to see sometimes. But usually she's very stern and strong, and you know not to play with her.
Kenyon Martin. Richard Jefferson.
Watch the screen.
Kobe Bryant. Tracy McGrady.
I kept the peace on the galactic frontier. But the corporations got greedy for land and turned the galaxy into a battlefield. I stood against them to defend the helpless. They killed my squad, framed me, locked me away for 10 long years. They've only made one mistake: letting me go.
One man will find out you can't keep things locked up forever. Finding the cure will take the stealth of Banner.
They say no one ever escaped from Alcatraz. I wonder how many people have tried to break in.
And the power of the Hulk.
I've been a victim too long.
An experience beyond the film.
Expecting someone else?
In a world of classic villains.
I killed the Hulk!
45 devastating attacks. 25 destructible environments. Smash up to 10 enemies at once.
subway car, just like that. Curse
Kablowie! What the f*** am I saying? Like my orange juice? Bite! My, oh my, what a huge spike you have! Bombs away! Fragilistic.
Ooh! Bump that ugly!
Welcome, race fans, to the most popular motorsport the world has ever seen. The riders are psyched, the engines are burning hot, and those weapons are ready to roll.
Diva. I am Diva.
Gecko! I am Gecko!
If you can't take the heat, then get off the track.
Jacka. My name is Jacka.
Jesuit. I am Jesuit.
Katharina. I am Katharina.
Mark 4.
Romulus.
You